Yes. Now, the ace gym leader is none other than my father himself. My father, Robert Pendleton Sr. He went through so much in his life. Born from Chicago, people, so-called friends, forced him into an addiction, and he was always on a path of his own like no other. He even had a PhD. He earned a PhD, but never used it. My father, Robert Pendleton Sr., earned a PhD and never used his PhD. Why? Because his so-called friends forced him on, an addiction. And throughout his whole life, Robert Pendleton Sr., my father, just went through so many woes, but he never gave in because he's just as stubborn as I am. Now, I take what my father made and I ran with it. His PhD is in my blood. Robert Pendleton Sr., my father's PhD is in my blood. What that means I am unstoppable and overwhelming. OSI Food Group, I don't like that company, and I don't like you at all as a company. I don't like that company for nothing in the world, forever. Just because something happened unnatural don't mean you will banish me and get me off this earth like no tomorrow. Ain't finna be none of that. I swear to God, ain't gonna be none of that. Nah, I turned the world upside down just to show you what I'm capable of. I could lose all my cash and paperwork to my family, and I still got one thing to sweep everybody. I got one thing that's going to send all y'all to the afterlife. Ha, 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 ha. All your employees in the afterlife with just one thing. All I got to do is bring up John Boswell's name, and everybody on this earth goes to the afterlife automatically. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody in the afterlife at OSI Food Group. All your employees at OSI is in the afterlife. This message is for OSI. You know OSI Food Group? I love you forever. And I just brought up one thing, John Boswell. You told my family to spend my cash and to get away with it. But I got to bring up John Boswell's name to send all you employees to the afterlife. Y'all not finna take me and banish me from this earth. No, no, no. I've done so much. I've made history. My job is to become part of the mighty dollar. And I gladly did so. Ben Franklin jumped through so many hoops just to become the mighty dollar. So did I. And I'm happy to say it feels good to be a part of the National Treasury, but in the opposite way. The Treasury will definitely keep note of what I did for the next lifetime that occurs of such and such when it occurs at some point in given time. To OSI Food Group, you tried to overwhelm me, but I got one thing to overwhelm everyone. Like I say, OSI, you was not finna get away with nothing. You not finna banish me just because it's unnatural. You want everyone to dislike what I've done or such and such. I don't give a hoot. I jumped through hoops just to make it right. I made this right. It was up to me. I don't care who don't like it. OSI Food Group, I destroyed your company. I destroyed your company. I destroyed the nation. I destroyed that entire continent, and I even destroyed every country nationwide. Every country is now screwed by me. North Korea, New Zealand, Asia, Tokyo, Germany, the Bahamas, even all the way to, places like Antarctica and so forth. Every country on this earth I screwed every country up, OSI Food Group, because of what you did to me. What you did to me, OSI Food Group, because you called something unnatural, I'm not going to let that slide. I'm not finna let that slide. No, no, no. That's why I turned this whole nation upside down. Now, everyone must live on this earth. Now, even if I have to lose my family, I get to be a part of the mighty dollar. My goal is to be a part of the mighty dollar. So you have to lose a family to be a part of the mighty dollar. You lose an entire generation to be a part of the mighty dollar, only if you make significant impact. And that's what I did. I made so much impact nationwide that I will become the part of the mighty dollar. Scott Benson knows that I will be a part of the mighty dollar. In due time, when I truly leave this earth, my name will appear on every dollar bill. But I don't care about my face being on no money. I don't need to be. Even if I'm not the president, I made significant impact. I made history. For second to history. It ain't gonna never be no first to last. It's second to history. Nah. You really thought you was gonna get the upper hand, OSI Food Group? That's why I made clear that I am on top of this nation. I am the mighty dollar. Every dollar in the USA is a part of me. Now I'm a part of the nation, along with Ben Franklin. And it's by force and with overwhelming tactics. I proved myself. I even slept outside just to show what George Washington did. I slept outside and still made impact. Nothing is not going to get over me. You cannot break my spirit. You can never, ever break my spirit. Tell my family to spend my cash, tear my IDs. That's not going to break my spirit. That's going to piss me off. And all I have to do is bring up one thing. I got to bring up one thing that matters of all to send everyone at OSI to the afterlife automatically and to turn all those people that you had against me against y'all. All I got to do is bring up one thing to turn the tides on everything. John Boswell's name is the only thing that's going to change everything. His name is important to me. John Boswell. John Boswell's name is important to me because his name will change everything. What OSI did to me, just need to bring up John Boswell and flush out everyone. That's what I did. Now, half your employees at OSI Food Group is in the afterlife just by bringing up John Boswell. And someone got hurt in the process. Don't you know John Boswell is my ace in the hole? Don't you know John Boswell is my ace card? I put my ace card on the intercom. Don't you know John Boswell's name is very important to me? John Boswell is important to me. Because with John Boswell's name, I could put everyone at risk. Everyone will be demolished. Everyone will be vaporized. I won. I swear, that November 9th, November, right? Those so-called goofies, right? They was looking out for their homeboy. Their homeboy is none other than who? Tyree. Everyone praising Tyree. That's why Tyree's no longer here. Yeah, he's gone with Ollie Flowers. All I had to do is bring John Boswell into the picture and let him know that John Boswell know that OSI Food Group is working with them same group of people from years prior. 2019. Yeah, 2019. Them same group of people. This is the second time I have to jump through hoops with the same group of people. And I did it so elegantly and with quick pace timing. Everything was timed. I'm not finna accept my fate just because something happened unnatural doesn't mean I'm finna accept my fate. I'm not finna roll over and just perish over to nonsense. No. You think I'm finna perish to your gimmicks? OSI Food Group, Steven will never perish to your gimmicks. Steven will never perish to your gimmicks. I don't care if it's unnatural. I don't care. If it's unnatural, I ain't finna perish. I play by my own rules and go against every odd that you throw against me. Nah. Dear OSI Food Group, your company is now destroyed. I got Nintendo so riled up that I cost Nintendo $99 billion. Do you know Nintendo ain't finna play now? You know OSI Food Group, everything I did to Nintendo, I put it on your tab. So Nintendo will be suing OSI Food Group for $99 billion. $99 billion. OSI Food Group will be sued for $99 billion by Nintendo. And everything I did to Nintendo, I put it on OSI tab. I cursed out the president of Nintendo. I even threatened the president of Nintendo. I even shattered everything Nintendo. I did so much to Nintendo, but I definitely cursed out the president of Nintendo and did so much. I even called the president of Nintendo's wife. I somehow got a hold to the Nintendo president's wife and I called her and cussed her out. I called her a sushi yogurt. I called the president of Nintendo's wife a sushi yogurt. He said, "Why you call my wife? Why you call my wife? Who are you? Who are you?" I say, I'm the guy from Illinois. Who are you? And he just hung up. Who are you? Why you call my wife? Why you call my wife? You call my wife. Why you call my wife? Nintendo is gonna have their fun. So yeah, I made Nintendo proud. The president of Nintendo was so mad because he didn't know who I was until I told him, well, I said, I'm from Illinois. I said, who are you? Why you talk to my wife like that? Who are you? I cursed out the Nintendo. I cursed out the president of Nintendo. The president of Nintendo wife, I cursed him out. I cursed out the wife. So yeah, everything falls on OSI. Yeah, Nintendo is going to be suing the nation for $99 billion. And I can't wait for Nintendo to shut down everything. I warned Nintendo what's going to happen. Nintendo will be shutting down every AI, and Nintendo will no longer need any more ROMs to be on this earth. No more ROMs, no more AI, no more nothing. AI music shouldn't even exist. But now because of AI music exists, fake music out in this world, somehow it has Nintendo's blueprints. And I simply caught on to every fake music that I listen to. I listened to so much fake music from Taylor Swift. I heard fake music. I listened to Taylor Swift fake music. But the next thing I know, I hear a conversation, I hear a small whispering conversation in Taylor Swift fake music. And those conversations trace back to Nintendo. All those conversations I heard from every fake song trace back to Nintendo. That's how I can make music like that. I heard so much conversations about Nintendo from fake music made from fake Miley Cyrus music and fake Katy Perry music. I'm like, oh my God, I'm hearing conversations like such and such and such, how to make such and such and such music in a certain such and such and such and such. That just gave me the rhythm. Nintendo, I'm sorry that I have to do such thing, Nintendo, but make sure that you shut down every AI, because Nintendo, every fake music in this world has your blueprints of everything you published and future things that will be published, including all the Pokemon stuff that y'all gonna be publishing in the future. Come on now. Now, I made this song in my father, the Schizophrenic Region. To OSI Food Group, you not finna ever get over me, never again. Just cause something is unnatural and you got everyone against me, you can never break my spirit. You cannot break my spirit. My father's spirit was never broken. My father was homeless just because he went through so much as an addiction, as an addict. My father was even living with his mother, but he never gave up. He kept a little bit of hope in his side. He even started getting a little Social Security and stuff like that even after that. But even so, he passed away from COVID-19. COVID-19 took my father. Now me being blackmailed and blacklisted because of OSI Food Group, you say it's unnatural, but you blacklist me. That's why I destroyed your company. And guess what, OSI? Nintendo, I cursed out the president. Like I say, I cursed out the president. The president of Nintendo, I somehow got a hold of his number, and I cursed him out, and I cursed out his wife, and I destroyed Nintendo. I can't wait to, hey Nintendo, do me a favor. When the day I leave this earth, shut down every AI. Shut down every AI. Shut down every ROM. Shut down anything that's illegal. No more AI music. We don't need no more AI music in this world. I want you to show your wrath, Nintendo. $99 billion. Shut down AI music with your $99 billion lawsuit. As for Illinois, I made sure that every country will go have a Super Smash Brothers. $99 billion, Nintendo. I blessed you with $99 billion lawsuit to shut down AI. We don't need no more AI music in this world never again, because AI shouldn't even exist. Because you don't want to know why? Because Nintendo, your blueprints are in fake music. I somehow figured out how to make music good by listening to fake music, and the fake music has Nintendo's blueprints. Nintendo Mario works in the future. Nintendo Zelda works in the future. Nintendo Pokemon works in the future of 2060 and 2070. Yeah, that's it. That's all. So this is for my father. I made this anthem for my father. I'm stubborn, and you can never break my spirit. You can never break my spirit. Yeah. I could lose everything and be and still have something up my sleeve. You cannot ever break my spirit. Nothing cannot break my spirit. Tear my paperwork up, tear my IDs up, take my cash, leave me with no boots. That's not gonna stop me. That's not gonna stop me. That's not gonna stop me. You cannot break my spirit. You cannot break my spirit. OSI Food Group, nobody cannot break my spirit. I can have no boots, no cash, no ID, no works. You cannot break my spirit. I got one thing that's gonna get the flush out of everybody. You cannot break my spirit. I slept outside and you still can't break my spirit. That's why when the day I leave, I'm gonna make everyone in Nintendo proud. Nintendo, I'm gonna make y'all proud. I swear I'm gonna make y'all proud, Nintendo. Make sure you sue Illinois for $99 billion. $99 billion to shut down AI and to take Illinois away. Illinois don't need to be no more. No more Illinois, no more AI. Goodbye, Illinois. I'm sorry, and I'm very sorry that I had to do what I had to do, Nintendo. I'm very sorry. I had no choice. I'm sorry, Nintendo, but I had no choice but to push y'all to the edge and shut down everything in Illinois. Nah, this is for my father and me. When the day I leave, no more Illinois. Nah, to my father, here's the 8th gym leader. My father, Robert Pendleton Sr., he's the 8th gym leader of the Schizophrenic Region. Enjoy.
Hey, gym leader, what's it? The name's Robert Pendleton Senior. All right, this battle gonna be a retro reunion. All right. This battle gonna be a retro reunion. Eighth gym leader, the name's Robert